afternoon baseball on the show as you get a look there inside Rogers Center in Toronto. Today we've got a contest out of the American League East between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Toronto Blue Jays. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Hyunjin Ryu will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
So stepping in is Joey Wendell. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Tampa Bay, the designated hitter, Joey Wendell.
Now the first pitch. And we are underway now here at Rogers Center as the first pitch misses for ball one. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around. Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
Ryu gets the sign, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Batting second, the second baseman, Yandy Diaz.
And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 1 home run and 4 RBIs. Back-to-back tough pitches, and he's down 0-2 now. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summersgill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
Time now for a look at the Rays' starting 9. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
You take a look at this lineup, Matty. One thing stands out, and the fact that they're at the bottom third in on-base percentage. They don't put enough pressure on the defense to be successful. Sit back, waiting on too many guys to move the ball over the fence. And sometimes that puts too much pressure on one of your boys to have to be the hero.
And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been.
ケンタさんこんばんは。 この視点に固定しましたよ。さっきの試合負けましたけどね。
Pops him up here on 0-2 as this is drifting toward the right side of the infield. Tellez is under it. two gone.
まあでも昨日、ようあれ満塁ホームラン打ちましたよね。
Runner at
自
first
分で
with
も
two
びっくり
gone.
ですけ
And
ど。
Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. From the stretch.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
And this one's
うわ、
downstairs.
入っ
It's
て
a
ない。
ball and a strike. In for strike two. Wendell, the runner at first with two gone. Count still at 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch.
寝落ちしましたが。まさか満塁ホームランとはね。
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. One left for Tampa. Tampa Bay nothing. Blue Jays due up next. Major League Baseball is on the show. Rich Hill gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career
多分
ERA
ちょうど
just
トイレ
under
行ってて
4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball
タイ
every
ミングが
5
悪かっ
days,
たですね。
throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
And now in the box, Teoscar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
あー、あ、落とした落とした。
And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
またええとこ守ってますね。
Plays that headed up the middle, but it might have taken a funny hop there, and he couldn't make the play on it.
At the plate, Jonathan Davis. He grounds it sharply
お
to
っ
third.
しゃ。
A dive
ま
and he
たも
knocks
や
it
ポロ
down.
リ。
But they will not get an out on the play as he beats the throw to first, and there are two on to start the inning now.
The first baseman,
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. You've seen that average climb during his 7-game hitting streak. From the stretch. As he'll look at a fastball.
いやー、どうでしょう
It's
ね。
0-1. And guys, the Rays as they begin play here this
逃げる
afternoon,
球がどうして
2
も
over their
ね。
last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I think if you would have asked the
ま
manager
あ
of
若
this
干
team, first 5 games of
遠
this
い
road
分
trip, you're going to go 4-1. He would have signed that.
判断しやすいような。
Let the guys continue to play the way they've been playing. Everything is going nice right now.
Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offer.
Ah,
Boy, good
hot
cutting
ball.
action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Now into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. First pitch coming, here it is. Runners are at first and second with one away.
あー、振ってもたまった。あの球をなぜか振ってまうんですよね。
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both in the scoring
なんか
position.
今日は多いですね。
the 1-2 delivery.
Ah.
And a miss as they got him with the
ま
slider
た振っ
there,
て
2
もうた。
away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
全然ボールなんですけどね。全然タイミング合ってないですね、これ。
Stepping in now, Marcus Semien. As he'll take a look at ball one. He comes in at 262 on the year. 10 home runs, 26 RBIs.
なんかでも球がこう伸びるように見えますね。
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
This pitcher better get that ball down because he doesn't have enough velocity to live up in the zone with that fastball. If he continues to miss there, he's not going to get a few of these back.
3000超え。
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And he's got strikes, so they get 2 men in scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Blue Jays leave a pair. Still no score. Second inning set to go, and here comes the first baseman, Ji-Man Choi. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But a foul ball here, 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back.
Scooped up, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And if you look at the numbers on this team,
まあとにかく先発がね、抑えてもらわんと、なかなかもう初めに打たれるからね。
So now to the plate, Willie Adames. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. His past history with Hyunjin Ryu, he's 2 for 3. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Swing and a liner. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. First baseman not normally known as the greatest leapers, but this wasn't too bad. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. The batter will be Alejandro Kirk. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. First pitch of the AB on its way. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Nice
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Rosarena comes on now, and he has it one down.
Batting seventh, the left fielder.
So the next to bat will be Lourdes Gurriel, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. And it's fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Taken but called a strike.
You know, most people would be surprised he took that right there because that looked like it was in his honey hole. He had to obviously be sitting on something else.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one.
ボール球でしたね。
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball three. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2.
よっしゃ。
Liner in there for a base hit.
Boy, I'm talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8 pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting a result.
In now, Bo Bichette, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. Fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Margot looks up, and that one is gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 11 for him on the season as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
Yeah.
Big swing right there. Give himself a little bit of breathing room. Let his pitcher go to work. Now they're up 2.
To the plate now, Josh Palacios.
The center fielder.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
いやー、待望の先制点ですね。
No home runs as of yet and 4 RBIs. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. Here comes the 1-2. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Adames ranging into the outfield, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Now batting.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball one, no strike.
The 1-0. This is line
よっ
to
し
left.
ゃー。としゃ
And
しゃ
it's
し
in
ゃ
there.
し
Base hit.
ゃ。流れがいいですね。
Now batting, number 3.
Into the box now, Jonathan Davis.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
That
うわ、
misses,
際ど。
says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
今のはなんか入ったかと思いましたね。いや、入ってんちゃいます。
Tough pitch
こ
to
れ
lay
は
off
ボー
there,
ル。
but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Here now the 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward
お
left
お、
center.
抜けるか。ランナー止ま
And
っ
this
てる
is
し。
going to wind up as extra bases
止ま
as
り
that'll
すぎ
bring
でしょ、
one
ラン
for
ナー。
sure and maybe
ああ、
a
ああ、
second.
ああ、ああ。団
And
子、
this
団
will
子、
not
団
be
子。
close, and the run will score easily. And the run will score all the way from first. That makes it a
団子
4-0
三
ball
兄弟
game.
になってます
Take
や
a
ん。
look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
えらい詰まってましたね。
At the plate now, Rowdy Tellez. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. And it's fouled away. And another
Wow.
foul ball. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
The 2-2. Swing.
ああ、振ってもたけど、
Zunino has it.
振りで成功。
Another as this is now a 5-0 game.
おまけに点が入る。
So he's aboard on the drop third strike. And quite a turn of events there, as not only is he on the drop third strike, but a run scores as well. 1 out, runner at first, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. From the belt, the pitch, as he swings and
Oh,
grounds it
sure.
toward the hole, and that's through for a hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he
Yeah,
extends his hitting
いい感
streak
じ
to
ですね。
7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments.
ああ、ついに交代。
You're getting a knock every day of the week. You're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Josh Fleming is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway.
Josh Fleming.
At the plate, Marcus Semien. As
Wow.
the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
いや
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter
あれが入っ
take
て
two
んす
strikes
ね
in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Stays alive, still 0-2.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
The next 0-2. Sliced hard on the
Yosha.
ground. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are
流し打ち
loaded
で
with
すね
one away.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch to your world, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
No balls and one strike. Tellez at third, Guerrero over at second, Semien at first, one gone. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. High in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And a relay to the plate. And a sixth run will come across on the sac fly. It's now 6-0.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Next, it'll be Lourdes Gurriel. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. He's set, and the pitch. 2 down, runners at first and second. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
This
Ah,
one hit by the
これはか。
shortstop as he's there to take it in for the third out. So a great inning there as they bat around to score 6 times to open up
いやー
the lead.
連打
We
連打
played
で
2 full. It's the
6
Blue
点で
Jays
すね。
6, the Rays nothing. So here's Mike Zunino. And D-Row down 6 already in the early part of this ball game. What's the mentality for them as they try to work their way
い
back?
やーでもなかなか珍しくつながりましたね。
6 before, and I've come back from even further down than that in some big ball games. You have to find a way to just relax and start piecing some good ABs back to back.
And he fouls this one off.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
ああ持ってかれ
Fly
た。
ball, well hit. Looking up is the right fielder. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen.
ズニーノさんやりますな。
It's a solo homer here for Mike Zunino. 4th home run for him on the season, and they're on the board. It's 6-1.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
Batting ninth, the third baseman, Yoshi Tsutsugo.
The batter will be Yoshitomo Tsutsugo. As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1.
あほんまや。まさかのスタメンですか。
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Now the Fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Joey Wendell digs in now, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He singled in his first AB. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1.
偉いね。調子がいいですよ、今日。
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Into the box, Yandy Diaz. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rays answer right back on the solo home run. We played 2.5.
取られることが多いんですけど、珍しく。
Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling with the play and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Bo Bichette. First pitch coming, here it is. As he'll take a look at a slider.
この視点でもあれでしょ。ほんまの中継視点って感じですよね。
And this misses as well, so it goes to 2-0 now on the Jays shortstop. Pitch on the way. 3-0 now.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? It's a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Well, that is
しばらく
definitely
行こう
not
かな
the
思っ
way
て
to
んす
start
けど
an
ね。
inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Next up, Josh Palacios. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this. Only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
To second for 1. On to first. Not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
First pitch on its way. Fouled away.
Now a throw
over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. Palacios, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And there's ball 1. The 1-1 is outside for a ball.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
swing.
よ
And
っ
the
し
drive
ゃ
sent down
ー。
toward the gap.
おお、
And
入った。
goodbye. This one
い
ain't
た
coming
だ
back.
きました。調子がいいですね。
So a two-run shot to left center. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
ありがとう。これはでも甘かったですね。あ、シンカーやったんや。
So now to the plate, Jonathan Davis.
これは気持ちがいいですね。
He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Fouled off. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's going to land foul. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
流し打ち成功ですね。
I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
To the plate now, Rowdy Tellez. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Rosarena is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Vladimir.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., singled in his last at-bat. And now the first pitch, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Oh, pretty heavy hack that time. It's 1-1. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down.
Oh,
it's going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Well, some may say
ああ、猫ミューロンさん起きてましたか。いや、打線が好調ですよ。おっしゃー。捉える捉える。あー、これはあかん。これはあかん。あー、いたいたいた。あー、全然大丈夫ですよ。めちゃくちゃ打ちますね、今日。右へ左へ。
In now, Marcus Semien, and it's fouled away. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Has a look, now the pitch. That just misses off the inside for ball 1.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
ほんまにね、大概打たれるのが多いんですけど、日頃の鬱憤を晴らしてますね。
Here comes the 1-1. High in the air down the right field line. Meadows moving back. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete. Toronto leads this one 9-1. Here's
い
Randy
やーでも
Rosarena.
借金だらけでもこんだけね、球場に足運んでくれるのは嬉しいですよね。
That's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job one at bat at a time.
As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Behind 0-2 now. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. So now into the box is Austin Meadows, struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
ああ、はい。なんとかね、連敗をね、止めたいですね。
Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
明日というか、今日のアランさんの配信で、
G-Man Choi the next to hit. As he lifts it in the air to right field.
ああ、やばい。キャラが変わってる。
Long run for the right fielder. But the second baseman calls him off and makes the catch. And the inning is over. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They trail big, it's 9-1. Stepping up is Alejandro Kirk. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball one. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. The 2-0.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
And that misses for ball 4.
これはボール。
walk that starts the bottom of the fourth.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Now at the plate, Lourdes Gurriel hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Well thrown sinker that time, down, but in the strike zone.
グリエルさん。
Kirk aboard here at first with nobody out. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit.
ライト前。
And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
At the plate now, Bo Bichette. He'll swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. First and second here with nobody out. Skied into straightaway right. Meadows moving back. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Up next, Josh Palacios, and their runners at the corners now. Here's the first pitch. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. That misses wide. One ball and one strike.
まあでも徐々に慣れてきましたね。
Popped him up. Zunino over to his right. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First offering. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. That evens it up 1-1. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Hey, great job of holding up right there. Little 2-out lightning might ensue by 1 check swing holding up.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Another 2-2 offering.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking
いかにこのボールをね、振らんようにするか。
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center.
Margot's on the move.
おー、抜けた。
This is down and into the gap. And the second run will score as well.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
Brendan McKay gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Standing in now, Jonathan Davis hit the other way out toward right field. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We played 4 full. The Blue Jays on top, 11-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Really, Adama.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And he falls behind 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive on this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Into the box, Manuel Margot. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Even 1-1 count to Margot. Swing and a liner.
ちょっと遅れた。おお、取った。危な。
Next to dig in, Mike Zunino. And we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. Struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They trail by double digits, 11-1. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez.
The first baseman, number 44.
First delivery to him.
めちゃくちゃ気持ちがいいですね。投打が見事に噛み合ってますね。これを機にね、どんどん勝ちたいですね。
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Full count, 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Stepping in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. That misses 2-0.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
And this one's over at He's 2-1. Tellez gets his lead at first, nobody out. Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Into the box now, Marcus Semien, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Nothing in one count. Here it comes.
1-1.
Fly ball out toward left center
これは詰まっ
field.
た。
Heading after it is Margot. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Alejandro.
Now to bat, Alejandro Kirk. He hit a sac fly earlier.
このでも見極めがまた楽しい
Delivery
です
to
ね。
him. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. In there,
落ちた。
a base hit.
He'll hold at second, and there are two aboard now.
Now batting, left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
In now, Lourdes Gurriel. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now the 1-0. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Blue Jays leave a pair, but they're on autopilot 11-1. Now at the plate is Yoshi Tsutsugo. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
0-1 the count. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Ryu steps into his windup. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
I think that base hit surprised him more than anything. He's gotten so used to setting guys down at 9 in a row at that point that he just assumed he'd get him too.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Here's the 0-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
懐かしの
Pitching right there. Jump ahead in the
元横浜の
and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
At the plate now, Yandy Diaz. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. No hits to this point.
はーい。
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Standing in now, Randy Arozarena.
ああ、打たれた。
Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting by your 3-hole guy right there. First 2 guys, not so much. Now they bring up the monster in the 4-hole with 2 outs. They have a chance to make a nice inning out of this.
So now to the plate, Austin Meadows, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. From the stretch. So 2 go at second, Arozarena at first, 2 out in the inning. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now another 0-2. Hard hit ball to second, taken in by Simeon.
Yes.
And a 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Blue Jays 11, the Rays 1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette.
Not shortstop. Bo.
First pitch on its way. The 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Now the 1-1 pitch.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyhole in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play. And now, Josh Palacios. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
The 1-0 home There's a low changeup that's laid off.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Strike called, 2-1. One out, nobody on. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The designated hitter, Teoscar Hernandez.
To the plate now, Teoscar Hernandez. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. And there's a base hit on the line. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Into the box now, Jonathan Davis. A swing and a drive sent down toward the gap.
抜けるどころか入る。もう第1号。
So a 2-run shot to left center, his first home run of the season as the blowout continues.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
At the plate, Rowdy Tellez. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's 1-2.
Oh, man, when you're struggling out there on the mound, it's like adding insult to injury when you're not getting the close calls you need. That'll make you want to pull your hair out.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. The Jays lead it 13-1. And stepping in, Ji-Man Choi. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Ryu gets the sign. Here's the 1-1. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Still a ball and 2 strikes. He'll try again, 1-2. Another one sent foul.
Can we be honest here? That was a terrible pitch. That was right over the heart of the plate. 2 strikes on the guy. He is lucky he's getting this pitch back.
Here's another 1-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
The next 1-2 pitch. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
変えますか。と言いながらも間に合ってない。
Now another 1-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
また打ちましたよ。
Into the box, Willie Adames. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. To the left side, but it's well foul. 1-1, here it comes. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
めちゃくちゃ打ちまくりですね。
Into the windup and the pitch.
3-2. These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, these guys have had a hard time making contact all game long, racking up a bunch of Ks, so that's their first walk of the game. We'll see if that gets them going a bit.
From the belt, the pitch. Liner towards
これは抜ける。
second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Adames is on his way home. The relay throw, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
純坊主さんこんばんは。打線爆発中ですよ。珍しく。
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and that will be the last we see in this one of Hyun-Jin Ryu. So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W.
この人ですか。
Here now it's Mike Zunino as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0. Romano is a guy that you'll notice attacks hitters with a high velocity slider. Not the old sweeper. He really fires it in there and snaps off big numbers.
目指しますけど、
Margot
相
takes his
当
lead
難
at
し
third
そう
with
です
one
ね。
away. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 2-1. Fastball right back to the mound. He'll send it on over to first, and a big out there as that keeps the runner anchored at third with 2 away now.
Next for Tampa Bay, the third baseman, Yoshi.
相当難しそうですよ。
Runner in scoring position with Tsugan. First pitch on its way.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Simeon's there. On the first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Rays will settle for just the 1. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Jays are out in front, 13-2. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning. And he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Colin McHugh comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Colin McHugh.
Stepping in now, Marcus Semien. A ball and no strikes. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. A ball and a strike. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball.
しんどなりますよね。
I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Choi is over to take a look, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. No one out with a runner at second. Fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Swung on. Missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Standing in now, Alejandro Kirk, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
He's got to find a way to set his sights down, but if I'm the pitcher, I continue to climb that ladder until he makes an adjustment.
Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. And it's fouled away. Runner at second here with one man out. Now a half swing, but it's strike three anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. So next to bat will be Lourdes Gurriel. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. First offering on its way as he lines it out to center. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch to end the inning. Maybe a rug burner too after that one as we get another look at it here. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this.
ドンピシャで取ってますね。
So the lineup flips over and digging in. Joey Wendell in his career
4月1日からひたすらメジャーやりますよ。
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Palacios is right there, one down.
あれはうまいこと取ってますね。
Up next for the Rays, Yandy Diaz. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
買い張るみたいですね。
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike 1. 2 runs, 5 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for Tampa Bay. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Swing and a liner. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ballgame.
Just a nice, clean single right there. And I know it's not going to probably make a ton of difference in this game, but one thing I love about the competitive fire right there is I don't care what the scoreboard is. We do not give away at bats, and he certainly didn't right there.
In now, Randy Arozarena, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
ほんまにね。
This is foul right side. Popped him up.
Oh.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
待望のスイッチでも出ますからね。
Ready now is Austin Meadows. Lifetime versus this pitcher. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First delivery to him. Diaz leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Into the corner and slicing foul. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Rays Strand just the 1. And they remain well
購入済みですよ。ダウンロード版しかね、なさそうですけどね。
First offering on its way. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
まあでもやっぱ携帯でできるのは魅力的ですよね。
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off
寝
for a
転べ
ball.
ますからね。
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Fouled off. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Josh Palacios waits on deck. High and deep to right center. Arozarena will back up and put this away for a long out, number one. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt an efforts his teammates are appreciative of. Into the box now, Josh Palacios lifted down the line in left. And foul. He's got one hit in 4 at-bats.
逆転3連満塁ホームラン。
The 0-1 delivery.
今日はもう打線がねすごいですわ。
Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Arozarena will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the designated hitter, Teoscar Hernandez.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Teoscar Hernandez. And now the first pitch. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. To 2-2 now.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Arozarena retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. So here is Ji-Man Choi starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Reese McGuire is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate.
Number 7.
Gotcha. さあ、ちょっと守備を変えますわ。ライト。間違った。ライト変えて。
Randall Grichuk is into the ball game as well as he takes over out in right.
Now playing right field, number 15.
で、センターも変えると。
George Springer will also come in now as he takes over out in center.
Number 4, George.
で、セカンド。
Joe Panic is also into the ball game now as he takes over at second.
Defensively for the Blue Jays. Now playing second
で、
base.
最後
Number
に
2, Joe Panic. 6772。
Santiago Espinal is also into the game as he takes over at short.
Number 5, Santiago Espinal.
First pitch on its way, and right into the shift.
Yes,
Panic is
sir.
there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
The batter, number 1, shortstop.
Next up is Willie Adames. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
これもランナーおったら、間違いなくボークですね、これね。
The 1-0. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And he fouls this one off. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Still even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. But he makes the catch for the out.
ピッチャーライナーか。
Now at the plate here is Manuel Margot. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 2 for 3. First pitch of the AB now. Fouled away. Here it comes. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
おーっとっとっとっと。
Well, that's just a case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls. And on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off 0-2. You're almost turned around walking back to your dugout. So that's a nice piece of hitting.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. That's inside. 2-0. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
And it's fouled away.
よっしゃ。連敗ストップ。
This was just a nice win for these guys. They did most of their damage in that big second inning and did what they had to the rest of the way to secure this win.
13-2 is the rather one-sided final tally. Toronto took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Hyunjin Ryu notches his third win of the year, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Rich Hill was unable to work out of the second inning as he settled with the loss. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew on that excursion. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to their website, theshow.com.
予約開始してないかと Amazon で見たらもう出てるじゃないか。あちゃー。
The winning pitcher is Hyunjin Ryu. His...
これでやっと勝って、まだもう一試合あるんですけどね、これ。その後がやばいですね。ヤンキース行って、で、また、インディアンスですね。でも、まだまだ、借金だらけですけどね。14もあるんですね、まだ。なんとか、借金ゼロですね、まずは。なんだ、定位置じゃないか。やばいですよ。もう落ちるとこまで落ちましたからね。13.5 ゲーム差ですよ。やばいですね。ずっと負けてましたからね。よっしゃ、さあ終わりましょうか。めっちゃ眠たいですね。はーい。お疲れ様でした。気持ちよく寝れますね。よいしょ。さあ、では。